They say marriage isn't just between two people. It's between two families. But what if the family you marry into isn't just cold or rude? What if they're planning something? Something that could tear your marriage apart from the inside? I didn't believe it either. Until the night I overheard the conversation that changed everything. The night I realized my in-laws weren't trying to protect my husband. They were trying to replace me. The storm hadn't even started yet, but I could feel the heaviness in the air. It was supposed to be a simple dinner at my in-laws' house. Nothing fancy. Nothing dramatic. Just a quiet family evening after weeks of tension I couldn't quite explain. My husband, Ayan, was excited. He always got this warm, soft look on his face when we visited his parents. Like the world made sense again. But for me, something always felt wrong. Not aggressive, not loud, but quiet, painfully quiet. Like they were watching me, studying me, picking apart every word I said. Still, I tried. For Ayan. Because I loved him more than I loved my own comfort. We pulled up to the house just before sunset. The windows glowed warm, but somehow it still looked cold, like the warmth was fake, painted on for show. Ayan squeezed my hand. You okay? I forced a smile. Yeah, just tired. But I wasn't tired. I was uneasy, and I didn't know why. His mother met us at the door, smiling just a bit too wide. Ah, finally. Come in, come in. Dinner is already getting cold. Her smile faded the moment she looked at me, just a flicker, but enough that I caught it. Then came his father. Tall, silent, serious. He nodded at Ayan. At me, he barely looked. But I told myself I was imagining it. I always tried to give them the benefit of the doubt. The table was already set, plates perfect, silverware straight, like a staged scene. Like they'd been waiting for something. Or someone. Halfway through dinner, his mother cleared her throat. So, how is work? She asked Ayan, not me. He explained something about a new project, and they listened so attentively it felt rehearsed. Then his mother finally looked at me. So you're still doing that? Creative thing? Her tone wasn't rude, just dismissive. It's graphic design, I said, keeping my voice calm. And yes, business is good. She smiled a tight smile. Oh, right, good. But she didn't mean good. Her eyes said unrealistic, unstable, not good enough for our son. Ayan didn't notice. He rarely did. He loved me, yes. But he didn't see the small cuts. The subtle digs. The cold glances. By dessert, my stomach was in knots. And then his mother said it. So, Ayan, we've been thinking. It's time you start planning for the future. A stable one. A real one. Ayan blinked. What do you mean? You know, she replied. A safe future. With someone who understands your life, your responsibilities. I froze. Someone? Ayan frowned. I have someone. His mother gave a soft, pitying smile. Yes, for now. For now? My chest tightened. Was she seriously? Ayan set his fork down. Ami, what is that supposed to mean? His father interrupted. We will talk later. But the tone was final. This wasn't a conversation meant for me. This was a warning. And it chilled me to my bones. We left soon after. The moment we sat in the car, I finally spoke. Ayan, what did your mother mean? He exhaled. Nothing. Ignore her. You know how dramatic she gets. But that wasn't drama. That was intent. I wanted to push, but he looked exhausted, frustrated already. Let's talk at home, okay? He said softly. I nodded. We drove in silence. Later that night, after Ayan fell asleep, I stepped into the hallway for water and heard whispers. Not from Ayan, from the living room. His phone screen was glowing. Someone was calling him. His mother. At midnight. My heart thudded. I shouldn't listen. I knew I shouldn't. But something in my chest said, "Wake, listen." I picked up the phone carefully and pressed it to my ear. "She's not suitable," his mother was saying. "She doesn't understand your world." My blood ran cold. Then his father's voice came from the background. "She is holding him back, career, reputation, everything." My breath caught in my throat. Then something worse. "Just follow the plan," his mother whispered angrily. "She'll break on her own. These girls always do." Break? Break? I felt the floor tilt under me. My hands trembled as I lowered the phone. A plan? To make me break? To destroy our marriage? Why? Why would they? I didn't sleep that night. Not even for a minute. The next morning, I tried to act normal. Tried to pretend everything was fine. But inside, I was shaking. At breakfast, Ayan asked, "Did you sleep okay?" "Yeah," I lied. But my voice cracked. He looked up, concerned. "You sure?" I forced a smile. "Just a headache." He reached out and squeezed my hand. And that's what hurt the most. He loved me. He wasn't part of this. But his parents were. And they were trying to tear us apart without him even realizing it. Later that day, I went through the last few months in my head, every small moment I'd ignored. His mother telling me I wasn't polished. His father asking Ayan if he was sure about this marriage. His cousin telling me I wasn't what they expected. The sudden coldness after our wedding. The way they talked about my job like it was a hobby. It all fit together like pieces of a puzzle I didn't want to solve. And then something happened that confirmed my worst fear. I checked Ayan's phone again, not to snoop, but to breathe, to see if I had imagined everything. There it was. A message from his mother. "Remember what we discussed. Step 1 already worked." She looks stressed. "Don't comfort her too much. She'll give up soon." Give up? Give up? My heart shattered. They weren't waiting for the marriage to break. They were already creating the break. And Ayan. He wasn't helping them, but he wasn't stopping them either. He didn't understand the plan. He didn't see what step 1 meant. But they did. And now I had to decide. Should I tell him? Or prove the truth? Because if I confronted them without proof, they'd spin the story, make me look crazy, manipulative, unstable. And I couldn't risk losing the man I loved because of their lies. I needed evidence. I needed to know the full plan. I needed to hear it again. With my own ears, even if it meant putting myself in the lion's den. The next morning, Ayan came into the kitchen looking hesitant. "My mom called," he said slowly. "They want us to come over again, tonight." I froze. "Again? Already?" "Why?" I asked, voice tight. "They said there was something important. Something. About our future." My stomach turned. Of course. The plan was moving into step 2. I forced a calm expression. "Okay, let's go." Ayan blinked. "You sure?" "Yes." Because if they were planning something tonight, I needed to hear it. We arrived right before sunset again. The sky was a deep orange fading into purple. Beautiful, but strangely ominous. His mother greeted us with a warm smile that didn't touch her eyes. His father stood behind her, expression unreadable. "Come in," she said sweetly. "Let's have tea before we talk." Talk. There it was. A word that sounded innocent but felt like a weapon. Inside, everything looked too perfect. The cushions arranged neatly. The tea tray set like a photo shoot. The curtains pulled just enough to block the outside world. Ayan sat on the couch. I sat beside him. His mother sat across from us, posture straight, hands folded. His father leaned against the wall, arms crossed. Like judges preparing for a verdict. His mother began. "Ayan Beta, we want the best for you." Ayan nodded, still unaware of the storm brewing. "And sometimes," she continued slowly, "the person we love isn't the person meant to stand beside us forever." My heartbeat thundered in my ears. Ayan frowned. Ami! She raised a hand, cutting him off. Cold. Controlled. We're not against her, she said, looking at me with fake softness. But she doesn't understand your background, your responsibilities, your expectations. I inhaled sharply but stayed silent. She wasn't looking for my response. She was setting a trap. She doesn't fit, his father added quietly. Not with us. Not with your career path. Not with your long-term goals. Ayan's jaw tightened. My goals are mine. His mother smiled sadly. No, Beta. They're ours too. Family decisions. Family reputation. Family image. There it was. The real reason? Image. Reputation. Control. Not love. Not happiness. Not Ayan. His mother turned to me now, eyes sharp. You are emotional, she said. Sensitive. Easily hurt. Ayan needs stability. I forced my voice calm. I'm stable. She shook her head gently. No, dear. You cry over small things. You take everything personally. You get stressed easily. You don't manage household responsibilities like our family expects. I felt the sting, the humiliation, the shame. But inside my mind, something darker formed. This is step 2. Trigger emotional damage. Make me react. Make me look unstable. But I would not give them that satisfaction. I see, I said quietly. And your solution? His father answered, You step back. Ayan jerked up. What? No! His mother leaned forward, voice soft and manipulative. Just for a while, Beta. Take space. Think. Consider your options. Marriage is important. You must be sure. I could see Ayan's confusion, frustration, pain. He wasn't agreeing. But he was overwhelmed. His parents were experts at this, controlling him without making it obvious. He rubbed his forehead. Ami, I don't need time away from my wife. His mother smiled knowingly. You think you don't, but we see things you don't. Then she said the line that sliced straight through me. Sometimes, letting go of the wrong person is how you make room for the right one. My chest went cold. The right one. They already had someone in mind. A replacement. A carefully chosen girl who fit their image. Not too bold, not too emotional, not too independent. Ayan stared at them in disbelief. What are you saying? His mother looked at me, eyes full of false pity. She's not built for our family. I wanted to scream. But instead I calmly asked, And who is? That question hung in the air like smoke. His mother hesitated. His father glanced away. Ayan looked confused. They hadn't expected me to ask. His mother finally replied, Someone who understands us. Someone they could control. Someone who wasn't me. The tension in the room became suffocating. Ayan stood up. I'm done with this conversation. But before he could walk away, his father spoke quietly. There's more. Ayan turned. We know things, his father said. Things she hides. Things she isn't telling you. My blood froze. This was step 3. Accuse me. Break trust. Plant doubt. What are you talking about? Ayan asked sharply. His mother sighed deeply as though in pain. We heard she's been messaging someone. I blinked. What? They continued. Talking late at night, laughing, hiding her phone. I felt my heart slam against my ribs. This was a lie. A complete fabrication. But a dangerous one. Ayan turned to me slowly, eyes searching. Is that true? No, I whispered firmly. I would never... His mother cut me off. We have proof. My breath caught. Proof? How? Then I remembered the night I checked Ayan's phone. His mother had called at midnight. I had picked up the phone. Maybe she saw the missed connection. Maybe she twisted it. Or worse, they faked something. I swallowed hard. Ayan, It's not true. His mother placed a printed screenshot on the table. A WhatsApp chat. My name. My picture. Messages that looked real? Except, I never wrote them. Ayan picked up the paper, eyes troubled. Are these real? I stepped closer. This isn't me. Someone made this? His father scoffed. Oh, please. Don't insult our intelligence. Ayan looked torn. Hurt. Confused. Exactly how they wanted him. I knew I needed to stay calm. Show confidence. Show clarity. So I took a deep breath. Ayan, look at me. He looked. This is fake. You know me. You know me. He swallowed. His mother whispered from behind him, voice dripping with false concern. Beta, people change. I felt something inside me harden. They were trying to turn him against me, to make him doubt me, to destroy everything we built. Not with force, but with poison. Slow, silent, deadly. Ayan closed his eyes, breathing heavily. I need some air. He walked out of the room. His mother smiled faintly. His father looked relieved. And I stood there, heart shaking, but not broken. Not yet. Because I finally understood. This wasn't just manipulation. This wasn't just dislike. This was a planned attempt to end my marriage. A calculated step-by-step strategy. And they were willing to use lies, fake evidence, and emotional torture to win. But they made one mistake. They underestimated me. And now it was my turn.